So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well read, nice interception. Valverde, Musiala, Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe, that's good play. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham, Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Koundé has given away a free kick. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Araujo with the foul. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the pass is intercepted. Musiala. Osimhen is in a really good position out wide. Chouameni. And Araujo. Forwards and with intent. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Now it's Diaz. Opts to play it back. Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Valverde. Osimhen chasing after it. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Mbappe. Now it's Diaz. Aimed beyond the defence. Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. And the shot! Great reaction. He's been caught napping. It is a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much.
And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Rudiger. Messi is onto it in a flash. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Osimhen. Here's a shot. There's the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been cut short.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good ball. Great hit! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. He has found a way through. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Chouameni. Messi. Diaz. Musiala. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? He's cut it out. Diaz. Hernandez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards? Griezmann!
El dorsal 18.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger. Osimhen chasing after it. Rudiger. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nico Williams. Griezmann. Now it's Odegaard. There's the hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Climbs up big! And he's there to belt it away. Williams. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Hernandez was in no mood for any of that. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. And the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Griezmann.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his...
Decent hit! So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in. Spain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that is a nice touch. Some good work on the right flank here.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Gets his
descuento.
pass away. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. Could be danger here. Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And no, he's seen through all of that. Fires from distance. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Messi goes short. And the cutback. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's run loose here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. So it is still 0-0. Bellingham. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Played back in. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Osimhen has given away a free kick. Looking for the run. Musiala receives it in a good position here. And here's Osimhen. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Osimhen. Spain are looking to break at pace. That's good running with the ball. Showing good feet. Now it's Messi. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Osimhen. Rodri. Valverde. Spain looking to pass their way through. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde. Pass is just off target, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rudiger, and it's played forward. Here's Rodri. Musiala. Now there's a fine ball. And here's Musiala. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Osimhen. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vinicius, he's had a hit! It's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Osimhen. Chance here to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Messi. Valverde proves too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Bellingham. Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Bellingham. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 42. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 18.
Oh, what has happened here?
El dorsal 41. El dorsal 14. Griezmann. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bout of passing here, really easy. Great hit! And another try! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! And he's gone looking for safety.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Works it forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without hesitation.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Some resolute defending there. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. And that's a good intervention.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
I think we're just about done here. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Griezmann. Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Griezmann. Real chance! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Pete.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 28 será reemplazado por...
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Paris Saint-Germain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
McAllister pinches it off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free. Rafael Leao! Ødegaard. Araujo. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the hit! Fantastic from Rodrigo! And that We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. He's got to be in here! Decent hit! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Picked out brilliantly. Araujo. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. Davis. And that's been... And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Should have...
Urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
Spain have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the...
And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Rodrigo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.